the craziest parts about the Bible, is that the Christian God literally created a problem just to save us from that problem that he himself created, and he called that love.
Now, what's interesting about this video is that she's actually referring to hell as the problem in the caption of the video. But the problem is not hell, that's the consequence. The problem is actually sin. And God did not create that problem. That's like saying light creates darkness. No, darkness is just the absence of light. And I'm truly amazed by the double standard that these skeptics, these ex-Christians put on God in the Bible that they would never place on anything else. Because they'll try to make God the source of the problem and questioning why he would put the tree of the knowledge of good and evil in the garden in the first place. The question is irrelevant for a couple of reasons. One, if the tree didn't exist, Adam and Eve could have sinned another way. They still could have done something else immoral. The second is if he created humans with an inability to reject him, that calls into question the morality of God. If while you were creating your child, you had the ability to alter their DNA so that they always loved and obeyed you, would that be morally right? And if you want your child to genuinely love you, you would always know that they never actually truly loved you by their own will, but because you made them love you. So what does God do? The rational thing. If he creates sentient, moral-free agents, then they have the ability to accept or reject him. Hence, their rejection of him creates the problem. And the double standard comes in because we don't do this with any other area of good authority in our life. Like, imagine me getting a speeding ticket, pulling up to the court to defend myself and explaining to the judge that it's not my fault that I sped, but it's the government's fault for creating the law in the first place with giving me the ability to break it. That's what these skeptics do with God. It's a double standard. They blame the good lawgiver for the one who breaks the law, and then have a problem that God would have a consequence to that. While on the other hand, having a problem every single time God decides to enact justice on the wickedness of humanity. So could it be that it's actually humanity that is the problem and their rejection of God, and God in his love and kindness, though there is consequence for that rejection, has actually made a way to reconcile humanity back to himself by his own love and self-sacrifice through his Son, in order for us to be forgiven and redeemed and justified before him? I think so. And how beautiful is that? That God would provide the solution to the problem that we've created.